What's up guys, welcome back to another Undertale Adventures video. And today is finally time for my Reaper SANS showcase. Now, Side did a very kind thing and decided to alleviate some of my pain by swapping out my little duplicate, Horror SANS, for a unit of my choice that I didn't have, and I chose Reaper SANS because the Reaper SANS is my favorite of the batch. And so, here he is. He is hybrid on placement, and he is also a support unit. He's not really a support unit. He's more of a double entendre. That's not the right word for that. Here's the stats, you know. Double S, triple S. The best I can get without pushing my limits. Snowman, Peace, and Kindness. Pretty much the best thing you want on a unit that does slowdowns, which is what he does. He's pretty much just a, you know... He's snowman on... He's just a buffed up snowman, pretty much. That's how I like to look at him. So... I was gonna think of a team to run with him, but I honestly can't think of anything else to run with him that wouldn't just be new units to get rid of the event quicker. So I decided I'm going to go with a semi-true solo Reaper SANS showcase, but because Reaper SANS is a bit expensive, I'm going to be bringing Temmie as well. That's pretty much it for the entire intro. Let's get into some Waterfall Act 6 Genocide. Okay. As I do every time, you know, I gotta run around the block. Since Reaper is currently the only on-ground hybrid starter in the entire game, I feel like, you know, just bringing Reaper and starting off with him would be, you know, the best bet here. So, boom, there he is. And look at him, already one-shotting all the birds. Oh my god, he's crazy. Already so you don't need small bird anymore now that this guy exists. He's gonna be the starter. He is the new starter. Horror SANS is a good starter and all, but Horror SANS doesn't do hybrid, does he? Not on placement. Actually, I'm gonna go with no knife shop. No knife shop, no support, just completely raw stuff. Nothing added on, just completely raw stuff. The only thing I'll add on is a quiche, maybe, so I can get this done quicker, you know, the upgrading. But other than that, nothing else. Nothing. Whew! He's so cool, I'm so happy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him. He's wiping everything out. So the only problem I foresee with this is the Undying that's coming on like wave 4. Other than that, I'll be fine for a great few waves. Time to spin the wheel and see if I get an astronaut food or a quiche. Because that's all I'm allowing, astronaut food and quiche, because those do not inflict with DPS calcs at all. Speaking of the wonderful thing known as astronaut food, boom. Oh yeah, and Starfey, I forgot to mention. If nothing else is there, Starfey. Alright, well now Reaper SANS is even cheaper. As if he wasn't cheap already. Oh my god, I love this unit. Also, they fixed the visual bug of him not being an LR. He was a UR for a great few days, but I didn't have him then, so it didn't affect me at all. I got Reaper SANS pretty late into this event existing. Well, way later than I would have hoped, because I wanted to get everything done as soon as possible, but you know, that's a bit out of the window for me. Though I do want to say that Killer SANS is my next goalpost, as I have literally everything else. And yeah, 2x Pumpkins is starting in about an hour from the time I'm recording this, hopefully, if Side, you know, presses the big red button. But yeah, I'll be grinding all weekend for that. All weekend. Non-stop. Until I get Killer. And there's a quiche. If I get Killer, then I'll be done with the event. I'm probably not going to go back into that event, like, at all, if I get Killer. I'm getting close to pity, by the way. I'm like 350 away from my next pity. Like 352, you know. And that's just about the event. I don't like grinding the event, not gonna lie. It's a pain. It's definitely something I wish I didn't have to do, but as a content creator and just a player in general, it greatly upset me to not have every single unit. And I'm currently missing literally only one unit. And that is Killer SANS. And of course, Ruins Dust, which, you know, I'll just wait till trading, because there's no other way to get them anyways. The second Reaper will go right over here-ish. I'll say right here. So the goal is to have one maxed out and one at upgrade 7. So that one of them keeps enemies infinitely slowed and another one attacks hybrid. What happens is, at upgrade 4, he loses his hybrid, but he gains the ability to slow down ground units at a pretty fast rate, pretty much infinitely. And when you upgrade him to upgrade 8, he regains his hybrid, and now he becomes a full AoE. He hits every enemy within his radius and slows them down. That is, you know, it's pretty busted. He's definitely not a DPS unit. If you use your brain, you'd know that. So, if he's doing low damage, duh, that's not his goal to do high damage. His goal has never been to do high damage, so if you're shooting at him for not doing high damage, then you need to rethink. His goal is to support. His goal is to be a hybrid starter, to hold off the field, and then to turn into a massive support unit once everything else is down. Like, once, what you want to do, at least from experience so far, you want to start off with Reaper, right? You want to place down your Reaper as your starter, and then over time, as you're placing down everything else, you know, having them do the DPS, you want to upgrade your Reaper and turn him into a support instead of being your main defender. And that's the best way to use Reaper for me, in my opinion. Alright, there's upgrade 7 Reaper. Here's his calcs. I'll put those on screen. This is the infinite slow this is the upgrade that is giving you infinite slow for ground units. You know, every 3 seconds, so he slows down an enemy, like, about right, like, the slow lasts 4 seconds with Snowman Piece, I believe. So, or 3.5, somewhere around there. Either way, he extends it longer than the slow lasts, so pretty much infinitely. Like, here's an example right here. Boom. And obviously, you can see Undying is still slowed. That's infinite in my book, if you ask me. Really no other way to put infinite, you know? So, are my Temis maxed? I don't know. I think they are. Pretty sure they are. Pretty much positive they are. I'm gonna go check, just in case. I almost grabbed an ice cream on accident, because I keep jumping around all over the place. Okay, they are. As much as I'd love to bring a DPS unit, I think I'm just gonna max upgrade these guys. You know, just get them all max upgrade. And then stock up on money. I shouldn't have spam upgraded him, by the way, before he was able to, you know. Okay, if any birds spawn here, I'm fucked. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I accidentally got rid of his hybrid. Not accidentally. I did it on purpose, thinking I had enough to get to upgrade 8 right away. I was wrong. I forgot how expensive upgrade 8 is. Rightfully so, though, because upgrade 8 just makes him a snowman that does insane damage. He's a free-to-play snowman that does actual damage. That's what I like about this unit. He's so fun to use. Oh, baby. Ooh, they're keeping her down. She's not gonna move ever again. And they're doing pretty good damage on top of that. Like, jeez, Reaper is so good. Does this count as a true solo, I wonder? I think it might count as a true solo. Boom. Here's your calcs. Yeah. Alright, now I have hybrid and full AoE, and everything's getting wiped out. Everything. Not an exception. Ooh, baby, I love this. Look at him. He just strikes you down. The power of lightning or whatever. I don't know what he does, man. I do know what he does. He makes the black lightning and, like, blasts it around everywhere. It's so cool. I love this guy. Shing. Shing. As you can see, the one with the scythe is putting in work against the Undyings, while the one with the little full AoE hybrid is also putting in its work. They both serve two different purposes. I think the best setup is, as you can see here, having one at upgrade 7 and one at upgrade 9. I think that's just the best idea. I'm gonna grab some upgrade cost downs though, just in case I need to micro for the last phase. Hopefully I don't run into waterfall dust, that'd be crazy. 1% chance, nah, get out. Get out. Never won that. It's never happened during a showcase, it's not gonna. It'd be absolutely fucking insane though. Definitely wouldn't win. There's not much for me to say, you know. I'd like to commentate, but really, it's just the same thing going on here. There's nothing else to show, really. It's just, look at him. Look at him go. He's going off, and he's doing his thing, and he's doing what he does. And he's doing it really well, as expected. Reaper, in my opinion, is the best support in the game, excluding Temmie, who is the best eco tower, which is obviously necessary. But look at him go. I'd pick this guy over Snowman any day. Bless me. I'd pick this guy over Snowman any day. You know, even though Snowman may be cheaper, may have more placements, you know, might be better. Depends on how you see it. Still, I love this guy so much. He has so many cool points just for being a Reaper SANS. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. That's way cooler than a fucking snowman throwing pellets. Throwing snowballs. And maybe a little... oh, look at that! Absolutely wiped out every single bird. This is why you want to have one of them with hybrid. Because look at that. You don't need to worry about anything. All vanquished in an instant. Even the one that came late died. Barely a challenge for him. He doesn't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything. I can just AFK. Like, sit here, and then I come back, and I see the start menu, and I don't know, maybe I'll have some extra more souls than I had before. This is pretty simple. Straightforward. Like, look at him. He just does it. He just wins. And the one with the scythe is already putting in work against Undying the Undying here. I'm kind of thinking about if I ever ran into Waterfall Dust on a true solo, could I win? Probably not. But, you know, with the slowness, there's always a possibility. I'm just daydreaming here. Of course it's not going to happen. It's Waterfall Dust. Only 1% chance? Get out. Not much to think about, though, when you're just playing a mindless game of Reaper SANS doing his thing. So, I want people who are watching this video to consider what Reaper SANS really is as a unit, and consider that maybe, just maybe, you were a bit too harsh on Reaper SANS if you had him, you know, lower than some units. Because look at him go. He's just doing his thing, and he's doing it so much better than everyone else. I didn't even need to bring a single DPS unit, because he doubles as a DPS and a support, and he has hybrid on placement. He slows. There's really not much to ask for from this unit. I'm obviously not going to skip here because I'm not confident in the fact that I'd be able to, you know. Maybe I could have skipped there, actually, and just did my full AoE. Maybe. But, you know, I didn't want to take the risk. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just a waiting game now, because there's no way I lose to Undying the Undying. It's just, eventually I'll win, so I just wait until I do. How much health does she have? 83k, about to get taken out by a non-DPS unit. 83k getting taken down by a support unit. People underrate the hell out of this guy, and it is so undeserved. Reaper is so good. Way better than people are saying. He goes from best starter to best support in the game. Like, while you're playing the game, as you upgrade him, he goes from the best starter to the best support. He's so much better than people give him credit for. Look at him go. Is it even a comparison? Like, comparing him as a starter to anyone else? No, he's the best starter. What other starter is there that, like, goes to his level? And as a support, like, the only thing that does what he does is Snowman. And Snowman doesn't have the damage he does. Plus, look at I'm already getting infinite slow with just 2 placements. I don't need Snowman. Like, let's see how fast Undying here dies. 121k. I don't even think I'll need to micro for this. Because look at that. It's already, like, how much is down so far? Just nuts. Look at that. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Let me just do this to feed y'all. Let me just show y'all what this looks like when both are maxed. Okay, they strike at similar times. Okay, yeah, she breaks free for like 1 second at least, like a 1 second period about. Yeah, you can see her like speed up. That's because she's breaking free from the slowness. Duh. Just in case I need a micro, I'm gonna sell these Temmies because the extra money always helps. Though I kind of doubt I'll need to micro, because look at that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna micro just a little. Because I feel like it was a mistake going to upgrade 9 when I already had infinite slow going on. So I'm gonna just get that back. And for the hell of it, why not just have them both upgrade 7? This is... 2 upgrade 7 Reapers is probably a boss's biggest nightmare. Because they're never moving again. Look at them. Look at Undying. She's just stuck here to watch a non-DPS unit slowly decay at her health. Slowly chip away at her health. Like her 121k being completely taken out by a true solo from a non-DPS unit. This is way better than people give it credit for. Like, way better. And just like that, boom. The Reaper has struck again. And I get a spear out of it. Yeah. Reaper is mad underrated by you guys. Loser outro for my loser audience. If you guys made it this far, and, you know, also think Reaper is way better than people say he is, you know, you're cool. And I hope that if you don't have Reaper, you get him. Because, if you are a fan of Reaper, then every fan of Reaper should get Reaper. Anyways, 2 times Pumpkins is about to start. So I'm gonna end this recording and get to grinding. I'll see y'all next time when I get Killer, maybe, or whatever the next video is. See ya.